Oh, hey YouTube. Today I'm here to do Bridges of LA, Season 2, Episode 4. I know y'all probably saying, why the hell is she still putting up videos? But I got some not so good news today, so this is my way of keeping my mind and off of it. Let me just give you a quick update. I'm in here in the hospital, and the infectionist doctor came in and told me they might have to take my jawbone because of the infection. So my blood pressure went up, headache, all of that. Um, so I was like, you know what? Let me get on YouTube and just do a video so I can take my mind off of this shit. I'm telling you, I was in here like bawling, crying because this is a lot to deal with. Um, but shout out to my subscribers that reached out and saying they was praying for me and to be strong and stuff like that. So yeah, let's get into this review. Like I said, I don't have any notes before, so I'm just gonna just talk about certain things in the episode. Let's start with the Chaneys. I'm glad to see them back. I like the Chaneys. I like their relationship and everything like that. Pastor Chaney mom ended up coming over and she talked to him about her other son, I think Caleb, I think that's his name, how she got into it with him and how he pushed her, he kicked the door in and all this stuff. So, Pastor Chaney was not feeling that. And, the man of God kind of, go out the window. Sorry, y'all. But y'all know, man, I feel. But yeah, Pastor Chaney, he wanted to get his ass up and go get homeboy, but the God in him kept him calm, and the mom was saying how she had to get a restraining order on the boy because she told him he had to go, and it's a sad situation because I guess Caleb feel like he's the outcast. Um, he feels like I guess he got a sister too, or I guess they're not the only two kids. So, oh my hair, well, I hate it. But I guess they feel like, well, Maisha said they feel like he's the golden child. He's a man of God. He's doing good. He's successful. So they feel a certain type of way. But he said he like I got to deal with this. So then we find out that his 35th birthday is coming up, and I'm like, God damn, what's in the water? I'm just saying because I'm older than him, and he looks way older than me. I'm just saying, he do. He look older than 35. So they end up giving him a birthday party, and Maisha was talking to the mom about everything that's going on and everything like that, and she was just like, I hope Caleb comes. So then when Caleb finally comes, Sister Maisha was like, how did he come and he didn't have an invite? And I'm sitting there like, well, apparently the mama invited him. If he didn't get no invite and he still came. Um, Girl, was that his girlfriend told Maisha she looked like Nicki Minaj? Lies you tell. But okay. Um, so yeah, they had a okay party for church folks. I'm just gonna say that because the party wasn't going the way Maisha wanted it to before he got there. But once he got there, he thanked everybody, and he told them to get the party cracking. Um, then he ended up going to talk to his mom. He was talking to his mom. Then his brother ended up coming. So he told his brother that he didn't feel like it was a good idea for him to be there because of all the turmoil. That wasn't the time and place to get into it and stuff like that. But Caleb turned it around on the mom and was like, the mom is the one that was tripping. He was the one that called the police on her and stuff like that. So I'm like, it's two sides to every story. It's her side, his side, and the truth. But I feel like it's some truth in both of their stories. And it was. Because when he went back to confront his mom about what Caleb said, she said that. Caleb called the police, and Caleb said that she kicked the door in. So I'm like, are you just trying to get his side and didn't think all of it was going to come out, or what's really going on? Let's move on. Um, Loretta had this lunch with all the women or whatever. First, she was skeptical. She told Bishop Jones how she was skeptical on inviting um, Miss Levette. And I'm sitting there like, this ain't about you. This not your event. So, baby, you should be liking everybody. You don't know exactly who had to contribute what. So, how do you not invite Sister Levette when we know she has some kind of influence? And I think Bishop, what's his name? Jones, he felt some kind of way because, like he said before, like in the last review, episode, he needs Ron. He's not street. The other pastors are not street. Ron is street, and he know how to connect with the people, so he needs him. So they had this lunch, and Dominique, she left the kids home with Dietrich. We get into that. But she brought her mother-in-law and her mother. And I thought that was cool, especially being a women's luncheon, even though it was like a business luncheon. I thought it was good to, get their insight and them being women in church and stuff like that. So that was cool. I like how, um, Loretta, how are you going to have a meeting and you don't even have like all the steps down? You said this is what you do. And it seemed like you were unprepared. You didn't delegate no jobs. To me, it wasn't seem like nothing was um, accomplished at this meeting. They talked about how it's supposed to be like a mega thing. So when Sister Levette brought up, okay, well, if it's mega, we know the guys want it big, and Loretta was giving her side eye the whole time. They both was giving each other side eye, but it's just something about Loretta. She just brings to me negative fucking energy to everything they have. She brings negative energy. Um, but she was just like, we're here to support the men. Whatever they want to do, then we'll help out. So I'm like, okay, what was this meeting for? So Dietrich's mom was like, no, we all have something to give. Our experiences, our life lessons, stuff like that. So we have things to give. We don't need to be quiet in the background and stuff like that. And I get it. She was giving them the word, and I was feeling it, and they was feeling it too. They was like, we can tell you, Dietrich, mama. But I liked how she, broke it down in that. At least she said something that made sense in the whole damn thing. So then Maisha brings up about, kind of like the tension or whatever. And so Loretta kind of apologized to Levette about her actions, the way she came off at the tea and stuff like that. And then she felt some kind of way because Levette didn't apologize back, which I think she should have. She should have probably at least apologized and said, well, if I hurt your feelings, I apologize for that. Not for what she said and how she feels, but to hurt somebody's feelings and make them feel some kind of way. Maybe she should apologize for that. Then what's her name? Maisha said that she has some engagements coming up. So she can help out where she can, but I don't think she can fully dedicate herself. Um, and then Loretta said the same thing. Lizette said the same thing. And all of a sudden, uh, Loretta was like, we all busy. And I'm sitting there like, that was so uncalled for. So uncalled for. Like I said, you could just cut the tension with a knife. As they there, Dietrich is babysitting the kids. He over there like, oh, this is a piece of damn cake and all this kind of stuff to watch the kids. Then 5 minutes later, he noticed it's not a piece of cake to, deal with two small kids at the same damn time. I'm just saying. But that just, like I said before in my last review, That just shows y'all fathers y'all need to be involved in these kids' life. I understand the man role is to provide and stuff like that, but I'm telling you, it's so helpful to be involved in the household. Because when you making money, but you're not involved in the household, and then you don't know about your kids, you don't know what your kids doing, you don't know their likes and dislikes, it's a problem. It's a problem. But he said he took the Daddy of the Year award because he made it through. But they had fun. The little baby was crying like a mug. The older girl, she was crying like a mug when she figured she had to save her daddy. Like, oh hell no. So Bishop Jones and Loretta talked about what happened at the thing, and he just told her she needs to put her personal issues aside. It They there for a cause, and she needs to put that shit to the side. She don't feel like she should have to, but she needs to grow the hell up. She really needs to grow the hell up. Um, the last thing I want to talk about is Bishop. What's his name? My mind went blank. Not Bishop Jones. Bishop. The gangster shit. Gibson. We finally see his sister that he put in rehab last season. She's been clean for 9 months. She's still in rehab, I guess, and she's been clean 9 months, and you could tell. You could tell all in her face. Her face ain't got fuller. She ain't gained weight. She looked good. But she's having problems with her daughter right now. All the turmoil she put her daughter through. Now her daughter is going through some things. Don't have her kids. Don't have a stable place to live. And so, she worried about her daughter, but her daughter don't want to ask for help because she's proud. She's a proud woman, and I get that. I get that because I'm the same way. I don't like to ask people for help either because I feel like I can make a way. Out of no way, I'm gonna try to make a way. But he ended up going to talk to the daughter, and she still has some kind of resentment towards her mom, which is really understandable, especially when your mom has been on drugs all your life and stuff like that. So when you get older, you kind of have that resentment, and I understand because my dad, before he passed away, he was on drugs, and I love my dad. I'm a daddy's girl, but part of me, was like we could have had a better relationship if he wasn't on drugs. You know what I'm saying? So I get what she was saying. We all have family members that do something we don't agree with. Um, God put it on Sister Livette's heart to, give Erica and her kids their home that's empty in Riverside, and I thought that was awesome. So they give the kids the home, and you could just see the excitement in her face, how happy she was, how relieved she was that she could put all her kids in one home, and we gotta be that like that. When we got family members doing bad, we gotta sometimes be that helping hand if we can. I'm just saying. So that was like really awesome of them doing that for her. Hi. Is it time? Oh, okay. Okay.